Are you planning to travel in different parts of the world? Now, it's very important that you know what's the current level of COVID-19 in each countries. Let us get to know the latest announcement of the US CDC regarding the different level category for the COVID-19 cases in different parts of the world. Watch this video and find out. Hi everyone and welcome to Jamey Iris TALK TV. Today, we will be talking about the world news. So what's the latest in different parts of the world? So for today, we'll take a look at the latest level of categories of COVID-19 cases in different parts of the world that was announced by the US CDC this week. Now, it's very important if you plan to travel in different parts of the world that you, of course, are aware of what are the different levels of alert that we have. And also recently, the US CDC had revamped, or let us just say, they enhanced the different levels of category for COVID-19. So let us get to know. From CNN News Travel, reported by Forrest Brown and Marnie Hunter, they mentioned that the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention has placed a popular African destination in its high COVID-19 risk category for travelers. South Africa, this country has been known, or this place had been renowned for its stunning vistas, wildlife, wineries, and even culture. Now, it's categorized at level 3. So in total, the CDC has moved up 4 destinations to the high-risk column this week. That starts from Antigua and Barbuda, Lesotho, South Africa, and Taiwan. Now, the CDC also recently overhauled its rating system for assessing the COVID-19 risk for travelers. Now, the level 3 high-risk category is now the top rank in terms of risk level. Level 2 is considered moderate risk, and level 3 is low risk. Now, level 4, previously the highest risk category, is now reserved only for special circumstances such as extremely high case counts, emergence of a new variant of concern, or healthcare infrastructure collapse. Under the new system, no destinations have been placed at level 4 so far. Lesotho. This is a mountainous landlocked nation within South Africa, moved up from level 1 on Monday, and all other places had been at level 2. Last week, only one destination was placed in level 3, and that was the British Virgin Islands. So overall, the past 4 weeks of advisories have seen little in the way of the dramatic shifts in status that characterized this past winter and early spring during the original Omicron variant stage. So again, level 3 in the CDC's new system is the COVID-19 high category, applies to countries that have had more than 100 cases per 100 residents in the past 28 days. Much of Europe has been stubbornly lodged there, with the summer travel season getting ever closer. As of May 16, the following popular European destinations were among those remaining at level 3. France, Germany, Greece, Ireland, Italy, the Netherlands, Portugal, Spain, and United Kingdom. It's not just the European favorites that find themselves at level 3. Several notable destinations around the world are among those in the high-risk category, including the following: Brazil, Canada, Costa Rica, Malaysia, South Korea, and Thailand. There were about 110 destinations at level 3 last May 16, a slight increase from May 9. Level 3 locations now account for nearly half of the roughly 235 places monitored by the CDC. Now, the CDC advises that you get up to date with your COVID-19 vaccines before you actually travel to a level 3 destination. Being up to date means you have had not only the full initial vaccinations, but also any boosters for which you are eligible. Now, after looking at which countries are in level 3, let us just take a look what are the countries in level 2. Destinations carrying the level 2 COVID-19 moderate designation reported 50 to 100 COVID-19 cases per 100 residents or per 100,000 residents in the past 28 days. Just two places were moved to this level on Monday or last Monday. That was Anguilla and Lebanon. This was good news for the Caribbean islands and the Middle Eastern getaway, which had been at level 3. Fewer than 20 places were listed at level 2 on Monday. You can view the CDC's risk levels for any global destination on the agency's travel recommendations page. Now, in its broader travel guidance, the CDC has recommended avoiding all international travel until you are fully vaccinated. If you're concerned about a travel-specific health situation not related to COVID-19, you may actually check the details from the link that was given by CDC. Now, let's just take a look. Which countries are in level 1? Now, to be in level 1 COVID-19 low, a destination must have had 49 or fewer new cases per 100,000 residents over the past 28 days. 4 destinations were added to the category this May 16. These are Jordan, Mongolia, Sri Lanka, and Zimbabwe. Now, all 4 nations have had at least at level 2 last week. Now, this level is dominated by destinations in Africa, including Ghana, Kenya, and Rwanda. Level 1 had just over 50 entries as of Monday. Now, unknown. Finally, there are destinations the CDC has deemed to be unknown risk because of a lack of information, usually but not always. Now, these are small remote places or places with ongoing warfare or unrest. Now, there was only one addition to this category on Monday, and that was French Polynesia, which previously had been at level 3. Now, the CDC advises against travel to these places because the risks are unknown. Other in this category includes the Azores, Cambodia, Macau, and Tanzania. Now, a medical expert weighs in on risk levels. Transmission rates are just one guidepost for travelers. Personal risk calculations, according to the CNN medical analyst Dr. Liana Wen. We've moved into a phase in the pandemic where people need to make their own decisions based on their medical circumstances, as well as their risk tolerance when it comes to contracting COVID-19, said Dr. Wen, who is an emergency physician and professor of Health Policy and Management at the George Washington University Milken Institute School of Public Health. Now, there are factors to weigh in addition to transmission rates, according to Wen. Another is what precautions are required and followed in the place that you're going. And then the third is what you're planning to do once you're there. Are you planning to visit a lot of attractions and go to indoor bars? Now, that's very different from you're going somewhere where you're planning to lie on the beach all day and not interact with anyone else. Now, that's very different. Those are very different levels of risk. Now, remember, vaccination is the most significant safety factor for travel, since unvaccinated travelers are more likely to become ill and transmit COVID-19 to others. This is what Wen had said. And it's also important to consider what would you do if you end up testing positive away from home, and where will you stay? How easy will it is for you to get a test to return home. So these are the latest updates to everyone regarding the different levels of category when it comes to the risk category for COVID-19. So looking forward that you'll definitely have a chance to complete your vaccination or get a booster as needed so that you'll be more protected when you actually travel in different parts of the world. So with that, everyone, my name is Jamey Iris and you are watching Jamey Iris Talk TV. If you find this video helpful and informative, please click like, and I'm inviting you to subscribe to my channel so that you'll get updated with different videos. So most of our videos are in Tagalog, but we do have English videos such as this as well, so that you'll get updated, and even our foreign subscribers with the latest news. With that, everyone, I'll see you in my next video. With that, have a great day, and for those who will be flying, have a great pleasant and safe flight.